It like
man.
makes me angry that you didn't like it.
No, I feel it. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. I
Yeah.
for sure feel the anger.
Okay, we're back.
Welcome back to
Hill to Die On. Do you want to say that it's season 2?
It's season 2,
I know
guys.
you like to. I wanted you to get in there.
I'm pissed for season 3.
You're pissed?
That's how bad I want it to be season 2 forever.
Oh, yeah. You're
Just
pissed
I love
for it.
Yeah,
I like that.
You know,
I'm Grace Lobo.
My name is Gregory Joseph Melly.
Wow,
and
we got
today
a middle name.
we have
Jamie's here today.
Jaclyn Lori Edwards as well.
Jamie, I like your outfit. I know you're wearing my jacket right now, romantic, but I also was thinking earlier in the last episode that I like your outfit.
I like your shoes. You don't wear them around much.
Jamie's wearing these tan shoes with a big platform, and I was noticing earlier, very small feet. Yeah, tiny.
Which leads us into the creators of Spirited Away.
Okay, yeah.
Let's talk about
All right, so
movies.
this is another episode of movies. So as you guys may know, there was a fight about movies. So now Greg and I can assign each other a homework assignment.
And I've yet to assign Grace one, but I've been assigned
You did assign
2.
me one. I watched Weapons.
Okay, right. You're right.
That was assigned to me.
Was I? Damn, I forget.
I went and watched Weapons for like a month because Weapons is in theaters. So it's a little more work to go see because I had to go.
I appreciate you and I value
cost
you.
me $10.
I see you and I hear you.
Thank you.
And you're
Thank
strong.
You. Thank you.
Every day.
I'm so brave. I went to see a horror movie by myself.
Yeah. And how'd you think?
I mean, do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Hell yeah.
I knew So Weapons was a movie that Greg was like, you have to see this movie. I was horror's not a genre I like. It wasn't particularly scary. Which I feel like sometimes when people tell you a horror movie is not scary, it's because it's body horror, which is my least favorite. That to me is.
So you didn't like
Midsommar? I don't like. I refuse to watch The Substance because I've learned my lesson from Midsommar. People were like,
"You'll hate The Substance if you're afraid of body horror."
Yeah, people will be like, "No, like it's just body horror," and like that's the least. Weapons reminded me of Scream, where it's like funny, like there's so much humor in the characters.
So much humor, dude. It was hilarious.
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I think I should be the witch lady for Halloween.
Ooh, I like that. I actually like that a lot.
I'm obsessed. I'll only do a redhead Halloween costume. So I have a couple ideas this year. One with you that I won't spoil.
To me?
Yeah.
Oh.
One that's as like we have a costume idea. We've talked about
right.
it.
Oh yeah.
His head.
No, yeah. No, I remember that. That was like yesterday we talked about it.
Craig and I've never met.
Yeah.
Season 2.
Wait, what was her name? Aunt Gladys?
Yeah, Gladys.
Yeah.
I might be Aunt Gladys from Weapons. My other ones I kind of want to do Easy A.
Ooh, that's a good movie.
Yeah, and that's another redhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emma Stone. Or you could do the Emma Stone from Poor Things. That would be a very funny
But she's not redhead
version.
in that. She's brown hair in that.
Oh, you're right.
Which is just
so I could play that then.
You could play her. Or we're gonna do a Halloween episode, I think, but our actual Halloween episode could be variations of Emma Stone.
Yeah, that would be good. Like leading up to Halloween, we just a bunch of different Emma Stones.
Yeah,
I loved Weapons. I thought it was like perfectly
what led you to
comedically
recommend it to me?
because it's so funny.
Yeah,
and it's not actually scary.
No. I did get a little scared in the theater, like by myself, because I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, the jump scare.
Yeah, and I get really like I'll like if I'm watching a horror movie with you in like an apartment, I'll be like if I'd be sitting up on the back of this couch, like I'd probably be behind the couch. Like I'm like really physical when I'm watching a horror movie. Like I'll be like, but I was sitting next to a stranger, obviously, so I couldn't like.
You're trying to like not be
like I'm not gonna touch you, but
Yeah.
I was like, I got there late too, so I like couldn't get any sort of like fidget activity like popcorn. So I was kind of just
so you saw it from beginning to end.
I will say I missed the first 5 minutes.
Damn.
But it was
that shows a lot about your character.
What happened was I made a last minute decision to see it because everybody wants to talk about this AMC A-list.
Let's get into it.
Are you an AMC A-list member?
My dearest girlfriend is.
Oh, are you? I'm an AMC Stubs, the free one. Okay, so everybody loves to tell you that like an AMC A-list membership, they're like, here's how many movies. If once you see 2 movies a month, it pays for itself. It pays for itself. It's like, yeah, I'm not seeing 2 movies a month at the theater. That's expensive. And like,
You're not a movie fan though.
I do like movies. I just don't have time to go to the movies. I do comedy at night. Like it's like there's usually like a night where you'd be like, oh, it's like a Thursday. What should we do? Like go to the movies. Like it's like usually I'm doing comedy, so I don't go to the movies that much.
That's fair.
Love going to the movies by myself. It's just I'm usually busy at night.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I'm also busy during the day with my full-time job. But
right. That's
so
fair.
it's just like I don't really have that much of a chance to go to the movies. But
right. It's not like the number one thing you would do with a free night if like you haven't had a free night all week.
If I haven't had a free night all week, yeah, I'll probably like try to hang out with my friends for once because it's like, yeah.
Really?
I hang out with my friends a lot.
Good for you.
Yeah, I know. I hung out with my friends last night. It was pretty fun.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Holy, and look at you hanging out with friends today.
Sonia, Jane, and Max. So pretty fun. And I'm hanging out with my friends right now.
Look at that.
Going to dinner with my dad after this. You guys, I got packed.
Wow.
Socially.
What so like out of 10, how would you rate Weapons?
Okay, I would give it I really, really liked it. I will say, yeah, the fact that I missed the very beginning. Oh, well, the reason I went and missed it was because I was coming from a show in like Times Square. And it was a Tuesday, which is when you can get, if you have AMC stubs, $10 movie tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And now also on Wednesdays. So I was like waiting for a Tuesday or Wednesday to line up where I could go see a $10 movie. And I was coming out of the show and I was like, maybe it's playing near here. And it was, but it was like, I was going to get there right as it started. Yeah. So I was like, also, okay, my other thing with the AMC A-list thing, when you're on the app, it like how you have to pick the assigned seat to go into the movie theater. Mm-hmm. It's not like, the one that I went to, it was showing every single seat full, except for one wheelchair accompanied seat.
It's right up your alley.
Right.
So you're like, I shot my brother a text and we got there.
Exactly. I said, Greg, can you get here? Other Greg.
And I got there.
And he said, no, I'm famously disabled. It's hard for me to travel quickly.
Right.
Yeah. But I was just like, oh, I feel bad taking this seat. But then I was like, it's 15 minutes before this movie starts. When I got there.
It takes them at least 20 minutes to get out of the house.
Exactly. When I got there, there's like so many empty seats in the theater. And I think what's happening is the A-list people are booking seats and then not showing up. So I almost like, and then when I got there, someone was in my seat. And so I was like, what's the etiquette here? Do I just go sit in another random seat? Or do I tell him?
What'd you end up doing?
I waited for a long time, awkwardly in the wings. And I was like, this is the scariest part of the movie is that I might have to interact with a stranger. And I went up to the guy and I was like, excuse me, I think you're in my seat. And he was like, what? And I was like, never mind. And then I went.
He's like, I'm watching a movie, bro.
I know, but I was like, our systems have collapsed.
Yeah. I like how the two movies so far you've seen, the first one you watched in 3 installments and the second one you showed up late too.
I missed the first 5 minutes because I was running but I had worn cowboy boots. And so it just took me a long time. And getting through Times Square is like, I was coming from Broadway down to the AMC that's like by Times Square. And it was surprisingly difficult to navigate the streets too.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I really liked it. I would say out of 10, maybe like an 8. I don't think it'll be like a movie that I watch like oh god, I'm craving to watch Weapons again.
Right.
Like it's not that, but I've been recommending it to people. I've been like, oh, Weapons would be fun.
Yeah.
Also, today was running, and sometimes I do this thing where I run where I like shake out my hands. And while I was running, I had my hands shaking out to the side, and I was like, I'm doing the Weapons run right now.
I feel like one of those guys.
Yeah. Right now I've been, because of my knee, the advice they gave me is they were like, lean forward more when you run. So I feel like I've been doing like
you probably look like an idiot.
A light Naruto run when I'm running.
Yeah. Your anime running.
Yeah. It's called Naruto running.
Right. I was leading into.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Wow. Greg wants to talk about his movie. Okay, so the movie Greg had to watch was Spirited Away. What'd you think?
Watched it this morning.
Yep.
In my bed.
That's how Spirited Away.
Drinking caffeine. And thank God I drank caffeine, Grace. Because if not, bro, that's a short film.
A what film?
It should be a short film.
You think?
When did you watch it?
I've watched it so many times.
When is the first time you watched it?
Probably like high school.
Right. Okay. So here comes my massive point that I've been thinking about on how to deliver this impactful.
Wait, really quickly,
speech.
Jaclyn, you like this movie? Yeah.
Correct. There are 4 things that make a movie good. 1, you really sit with the theme of it. The theme can really resonate with you and where you are in your life.
Okay.
2, it's very funny. There's action, or the plot is just extremely good, and there's like something there that's really like pushing you to like, it catches your attention and it's entertaining.
Okay.
It is only 1. It is only.
Wait, weren't there 4 things you were just gonna list? Those were 2.
I listed 4. Whatever, guys.
What were the? Wait.
You were you looking at my fingers?
No,
I was
plot.
Them down.
It was no. I was counting on my own fingers.
When you watch it,
okay.
If it's
so
funny,
context of your life, funny.
If it's action, or if there's a lot of drama.
Okay, so it's if it falls into one of those three genres. So the two things are genre or what age you are when you see it.
But this film is only good if you are 15 years old and you're afraid of what the future might hold, and you watch it and you're like, everything's gonna be okay, because it's never once funny. There's not a moment in it that is funny. Like, it's the most unfunny film ever.
Yubaba is hilarious, but just visually. It's a visually striking movie.
It's incredible. It's an incredible visual film.
But that can be a thing of its own, and I don't think that has to be a short film.
That's why it should be a short film.
I disagree.
Because for 2.5 hours, I can't just be like, wow, that drawing's really good.
I disagree. I think visually it's striking, and I think something can be, like, okay, would you ever go to, like, an art museum?
Yeah.
How long would you stay there?
Probably 2 hours. Right. Am I looking at different photos?
Yeah, you are, but you're not looking at the same drawing. You're not looking at the same drawing the entire time you're at.
Or do I have to watch this? Am I on the same floor?
Would you ever go to an art museum that's like of one artist? Like, there's some art museums. Like,
yeah, I did it. I did the Andy Warhol pop up.
Okay, so that's all.
It was awful.
Okay, well, Andy Warhol's, in my opinion, kind of mid, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I went to, there's this artist, Botero. He's like a Colombian artist. He has a museum in Bogota that I went to, and it's like his whole thing is like, it's like the museum is all his art. And I walked around there for like I think you can look at the same,
but that's
style, same, like, and there's a story.
It's not a movie then. You're just watching it for the pictures.
I'm not, but I also think, okay, I'm saying, I would say, in addition, that's one part though. One is the visual thing. I also think there's like a magical.
I'm 3 minutes into the movie and I'm like, this is what's gonna happen. This is how it's gonna happen.
You decide,
and it exactly is what happened. That's awful. There was no moment where I was like, I can't believe that happened, or what a twist, or that was funny, or look at all that action. Or,
okay, so you just want to be, you want to be surprised.
I want to enjoy it.
But I think you can enjoy it. It's visual,
bad, dude.
But if it tugs on your heartstrings, that should be another category. Like,
yeah,
emotionally resonates with you.
Right, but like that. But that's the thing, is I really understand how people would like this movie if they are a teen trying to find themselves in a world that's scary.
Have you ever read, probably not, a book? Do you know the book The Alchemist?
Yeah, and I have read it.
You have read it.
I have.
Do you like it?
No.
See, okay, I think there's books like The Alchemist where it's like, it's almost like a fable, where it's like, it's not, I kind of know how this is going to end. I kind of know what the message is. It's almost like when you learn like a Bible story, honestly, where it's like, okay, I kind of get what the point is. The point's going to be like, and we all love each other. We all like find or follow your dream, or like, what, that's not the Bible, it's not follow your dream. But it's like, you know what I mean? Though, like you read like, or like when you watch like, I don't know, like the fucking Little Mermaid. It's like, that's a good movie. The Beauty and the Beast, that's a good movie.
No, the
Toy Story, good movie.
Spirited Away is a good movie.
Okay.
For what, like, if you're going to just say is a movie objectively good or bad, this movie was good. It was like, it's crafted well, but it is the most boring 2.5 hours I've ever spent sitting and trying to watch something. I felt like I was at homework for school, where I was like, wow, my Miss Lobo, my teacher, really fucked us with this one. How bad were we last week that we had to sit and watch this snooze fest? And not be able to go back to sleep.
What do you think the other homework would be? It would be math.
Hey, watch a movie that might be entertaining. It's really not a bad movie. I would give it like a 4 out of 10.
That's a 40%. That's really low.
I know, but it's only 40% because like it as like the definition of a movie, I think it is a movie. It is good.
Okay, so yeah, you do think it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't think I didn't enjoy it. It's just really boring. It couldn't keep my attention. And when I watch film, you can ask like Jack, like if I watch any movie, I'm always so locked fully into it.
I think if you get bored, it's a sign that you're not smart. But
so Spirited Away?
Not that you don't like Spirited Away, but I think when you get bored watching something that's more simplistic,
that doesn't make any sense. I never do. I get locked in on like film.
And I'm also kidding,
right?
As well,
but also
like,
more simplistic. Like it's not particularly like an extremely simplistic film.
No, it is. It's not. It has like, but I think you're saying plot wise, it is simplistic.
No,
I
I
knew
just
what was
think
happening.
Of, like how the film was going. Like it was just like, can somebody do something that's worth watching? Like other than this little girl. Also, what's up with anime that every 3 seconds some little girl has to moan?
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's so much moaning in that film.
I'm kind of like, I wish I watched Spirited Away more recently to be like, have a better rebuttal to this.
Unbelievable amount of moans.
I find it like such a like visually delightful movie that I'm just like, oh, this, I can get lost in this and like getting lost. Okay, I'm curious. How do you feel about Lord of the Rings?
I never saw it.
Oh, well, that's your
no, it's
homework.
not.
Yeah,
it's not because I'm not going to watch 7 movies. That
you don't have to watch
a
7 movies.
long.
You only have to watch one.
Look, I will admit that from my roommates, because they're obsessed with Lord of the Rings, I have learned all about how impressive it is, and I think that Jack just had the hugest yawn I've ever seen, and it was like she was staring in my face.
Yes.
She was like, "Look at me yawn." That was unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how he wrote it, like at war in a tent, basically. Like it's an absurd story of how he created this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it's awesome, but I just don't have the time. I'm not doing that. Because if I watch
you don't
one,
have to watch all of them.
But if I watch one and I like it, I'm gonna have to watch all of them. It's like getting into Game of Thrones.
It's not. It's you could do it in a day. Game of Thrones you couldn't. But like Lord of the Rings, like I think I'm actually thinking that you might not like Lord of the Rings based on the fact that you don't like Spirited Away, because I'm kind of like, it is like part of the, how do you feel about like the Harry Potter movies?
I love them.
Like,
they're awesome.
But how old were you when you watched them?
When Jack and I first started dating.
Wait, okay, I'm still surprised that you don't like Spirited Away. But it's okay, you don't have to, but I'm just like, I really thought.
I appreciate it. Like, I think if I saw it when I was 15, I would really like it.
But I don't think that's a good metric. Like, I disagree with you that when you watch a movie, it has to influence. I think it can change the way you...
It doesn't have to, but that's when if the other 3, 1, 2, 3 aren't there, then that one has to. And there's no action, there was no comedy, there was no plot, there was nothing interesting about it other than the message it was trying to send.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I disagree with you, but yeah.
And welcome to the last episode of Hill to Die on Pod.
What an enriching convo.
I don't know,
it like
man.
Makes me angry that you didn't like it.
No, I feel it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I for sure feel the anger
Yeah.
resonating. I really love the drawings of it. Like, I like the visual of it, but like...
I think another part of the movie...
Jack was like, I'm not going to talk a lot because you can't hear me. And now she's like, actually, I have an opinion.
No, one point is that how you watch a movie also affects your viewing.
I do agree with that. I think if you watch it right when you wake up, feeling like, God, I have to watch this fucking movie.
Exactly. Like,
and you're like, I was struggling not to I was struggling to stay awake, and you're like, I'm chugging caffeine just as I woke up, lying in bed.
I was like, oh fuck, I got 4 hours. Let's use 2.5 of them to watch this.
Yeah,
anime.
like I kind of feel like you'd. But thank you for watching it. But I don't.
Yeah,
think you
no. Next time I'll watch it in a 6 p.m. time slot, but I'll start at 5 minutes late and I'll get really into it.
Yeah,
and I'll be like, Jack, like that's actually my end of the couch there.
We had snacks and a blanket.
Yeah,
watching it cozy, like you probably would have liked it a little more.
So this is also.
I do feel like it's a weird movie to wake up and watch.
Yeah, it was definitely weird. I haven't spoken to anyone yet.
It's a tough way to start the day.
Like I didn't use my voice yet.
And then it's like a little girl's parents turn into pigs in like a market.
I like that part. I was like, hell yeah. And then I'm like, why is she just so chill with everything going on?
I think part of it too is like there's something. There's almost like a video game quality of, or it's almost like an unboxing level of where you're watching it and you're like, I do want to find out what else is in this like giant hotel house thing that they're in. Yeah. Like I'm like, oh, wait, where are you gonna? I want to go inside other people's houses and see what it looks like. Like I want to look. Can you
explain to me the name and no face when that man's got a face on?
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know what to tell you.
I was like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, but his face is kind of like not really like a regular face. It's kind of like,
so call him weird face.
Yeah, you're right.
Call
you know
him,
what?
Call him off face.
Call him off face.
You know, call him something's a little weird about this guy's face.
Something's a little off. You know, it's not. It's not quite a face.
What else did I? Oh yeah, I did a genuinely perfect like Japanese impression before the pod, and Jack was like, "That was great, but you can't do it on the pod."
You know what? Last night I got asked to do an Indian accent, and I was like, I really don't want to do this.
Wait, why did they ask you?
That's a weird fetish.
I was talking to you.
You gotta stop hooking up with the dudes you're hooking up with, dude.
It was out in public. It was at a show, and Karthik Raj, very funny. My last name, I guess Lobo is also a common last name in India. So he was like, I want to hear you say your last name in an Indian accent. And I was like, I really don't want to do that.
Such a funny thing.
But I was like, I feel like let me go home and practice and then I'll do it. because I was like, the reason I don't want to do it is actually that
it might not be good.
it's gonna be embarrassing
So
because
did
it's
you?
bad.
Did you go home and practice?
Not yet because it was late, but I might work on it.
Hell yeah.
Next time I see him.
It's fun to work on
Yeah, I
accents.
agree. I know you like to. I've seen your impressions.
Yeah, we work on them.
Yeah.
Some of them we got to work on a little harder, but
Yeah.
apparently I
Well, I just
really
think
popped
it's
off
hard-
with the Japanese one.
It's hard to do an accent for a 2-syllable 4-letter word because it's like Lobo. It's like,
Wait, what's it like?
and he kept being like, I know how you're gonna do it. And he was like, you're gonna go like this, like you're gonna do the head bob. And I was
yeah,
like,
that's about how I was doing it in my head.
And he
I
was like,
just
you
like,
can't just
Lobo.
say your last name and do the head bob. And I was like,
He's like, all right, well, don't get mad at me. You're the one that asked me to do
I was
the
like, you told me to do it. You told me to do
for real.
it.
Damn.
I was like, you say it. Yeah.
I also watched it dubbed in English.
Yeah, that's how you were supposed to. Yeah, sorry, it took me a second to figure out.
Is
what
it
that meant.
it's in Japanese, right?
Yeah, but it's an anime, so
No,
it's
that's
like,
what I said. That's what I said. I didn't know
it's not
because it's not
like-
like I chose that option. It's just what came up on HBO
that's how
Max.
it should be.
I will
Yeah.
also say, if it wasn't free, I was not going to bring anything to this podcast today.
That's okay. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Can-
I went and saw a $10
no,
movie.
for
so,
sure, true. And I was like, I wanted to do it last night, but I fell asleep too early.
Yeah.
And I was like,
It
well,
sounds
let
like
me
you would have
rip it
fallen
this
asleep
morning.
during it. So
Yeah. No, maybe I would have loved it last night. Maybe I would have came in like it checked off 4 different boxes.
yeah,
I mean, the way that the girl calls the random witch lady grandma just because she asked her to.
yeah. It's sort of just
Immediately
like
is
you're
so
like,
nice.
this is magical. Like I don't really have to understand all of this. Like I feel like the way I used to watch it was like it was a very like let's get high in college and watch Spirited Away.
Mm.
And like
I have seen scenes of it before. Like
Yeah.
I've seen like at least still images of it
Yeah.
before where I'm like, oh, that looks familiar.
yeah,
Like, oh, that, that's cool. I very much appreciate and like the impression that it's trying to give out,
Yeah.
like the greed and like the deeper meanings behind like all of it. I'm
Sure.
like, cool. I really, really like that.
okay.
But I like a lot of movies that do that
Yeah.
in an entertaining way.
Wait. Also, to go back to The Alchemist, though, you didn't like it?
It was like a signed book, so
Okay. Well,
I
yeah,
didn't
you
like
can never.
anything.
You just
wow,
also,
actually,
it's,
kinda-
yeah, it's
kind of finding a commonality between the two.
Although you-
Statistically, most people don't like things when you make them do it.
yeah. Although you did like Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing was great.
Yeah. See. So all right. I'll take
But again,
it.
as a movie, it's like I would never watch it again and be like, I want to watch that because it's a great movie. I watched it because I was like, this is great. This is a cult classic. This is like I see how this is.
Yeah,
loved.
yeah. I do think Spirited Away would be considered maybe a cult classic. I think it's loved
I think it's probably
generationally.
better. It's too good to be a cult classic. A cult classic's like something that would hit like Dirty Dancing like 137th on the list, but like it was
Yeah.
the 7th best movie of the century. Like it's way
Yeah.
too good
Okay,
to
that's
be
a
a
good
cult
point.
classic.
Yeah.
I mean though, like 'cause
Okay,
it's
so
like
it's
Fight
good.
Club.
You think it's a better movie, you just don't like it.
Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah,
a good movie.
yeah.
I just would never watch that again unless I was chained to a bed
Jaclyn.
and had to revisit like my past as a child and why something didn't work out right, you know?
Yeah.
I had something. Oh, I was gonna be like, Fight Club was once a cult classic because it was like universally hated when it came out.
Yeah.
Until 15 years later, it blows up, and you're like,
Yeah,
oh, well, now it's
not
too
one
big.
of my faves.
Yeah, it's understandable. It's fine. I think it's overrated, but it's fine. It's good.
Nice.
I like how we like sometimes turn into a movie podcast.
Yeah, I know. I know.
This is
We have
fun.
to avoid that.
I know. Well, I mean, it only took us like 15 minutes to get into it.
Yeah. Well,
And we're still alive, guys.
Yeah.
We're still here. If I could do the Japanese impression as well as I did before confidently, I would 1000% talk like
Hell
that for
yeah.
the next 5 minutes. But I just don't remember.
do you have Hill to Die On?
I got a few.
Nice.
I
know because
think
you texted me some of them. You got. This is your time, by the way. So
Yeah.
choose
I
accordingly.
think I'm gonna lead with the fact that famously Jaclyn, believe it or not, is my girlfriend.
It's hard to believe because she's a
She's
beautiful,
great, right?
hilarious, successful
And
woman.
she loves Spirited Away. But she mentioned like she hates when girls are like publicly or like performatively maybe being like, oh, like I wish my ex nothing but the best. Like I wish them the best.
Oh, yeah.
I wish them the best. And I'm like, yeah, I would probably say I wish my ex is the best.
Do you? Okay, you do wish your ex is the
But then
best.
I was thinking, because both
Okay.
of them disagreed, them as in Jaclyn and her roommate,
Okay, sure.
that I think most girls don't, but I think guys sincerely do not care and probably do wish the best.
I mean, I don't think our sample size is large enough, to be honest, because we've only asked one guy. It was you.
Yeah. Yo, Maxim, you wishing those exes the best?
I'll go 1 yes, 1 don't care.
Yeah.
I think
A don't care is pretty
mostly
high. A don't care is a yes for me.
if you can't move on with your life and you wish them ill, then you got like something wrong with you.
I kind of agree. I honestly, exes I really don't feel as strongly as about. I have stronger feelings about like friend.
Oh no, oh my god.
I know you do too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm the most fucking vengeful person. I'm fired up right now.
I'm a little scorched earth.
You
on
fired
that.
me
Yeah.
the fuck up.
I think we might actually be the same on this one because
I want them to burn
Well, also I want to be clear.
the way that they burned me.
Exactly.
Do you understand me, Grace?
Yeah, I do.
you
I
understand
do.
what could
I
happen
do.
if you
I
fuck with me?
I do. There's
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm
if you
kidding.
make me watch fucking another Spirited Away,
Yeah.
I feel like, well, first of all, for me, the amount of people who are technically my ex is one person.
I was gonna say not the right person to talk to
No,
about
I have
it.
an ex-boyfriend.
And
I
you
do
dated for
have
like 3
one.
months.
We dated for 6 months officially, like 9 months total.
Whoa.
Yeah, 8 months. I think
69.
total. Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah, dude.
And that was why I was like, let's end it here where
Right.
the numbers are good.
Yeah,
And when I
numbers are
say
good.
I said let's end it, it was actually his
He was
idea.
like, I actually
It's his
never was in
idea.
love with you.
It was sort of a my body, his choice.
Right.
He decided on that, but
Mhm.
that's fine. There's people who I would now like conversationally for this purpose refer to as my ex who, if they knew like that I was referencing them in this conversation, they'd be like, that girl, I need a restraining order against her. Like,
Right.
that's crazy. Like, there's people who like, if they knew that like my mom knew their name, would be like, I need to go into witness protection about that.
Yo, that being said, your dad followed me on Instagram yesterday.
Yeah, well, my dad should know who you are. You guys have the same name, first of all.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. My dad did follow you on Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you follow him back?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Am I not gonna follow
I don't know,
Papa Lobo?
Your mom follows me. I think I follow her back too. Yeah.
Oh, well,
Your mom might not follow me. She might just follow the pod.
Yeah, I don't think my mom really knows how to use Instagram.
Yeah, no.
She
No,
sees
my
a
dad
blue
does
link. She's
too,
like,
yeah.
I heard about these scams.
I shouldn't touch this.
Yeah, I really shouldn't.
I
Totally.
think I wish, okay, to be honest, I haven't been in a like, there's things that I want for my exes where I'm like, I do wish them the best, except for romantically. Like, I'm like, I kind of want you to always be like, damn, that's the one who got away. Like,
Yeah, that's funny.
like, I kind of want them to always be
I think
like,
that's
like,
the girl side of it,
like, I actually want them to be happy. I do wish the best for them, but I kind of
which
also
is frustrated.
want
Like,
them to
always
like watch
frustrated.
me thrive. Hey, listen, I want you guys to watch me thrive and then be like, fuck yeah, she's really,
Gosh, he's killing it.
how did I fuck that one up? And it's like by being like,
The
I
little-
want to see other people. That's how you fucked it up.
The little things we do to encourage and motivate ourselves.
I know for me, it's my exes. It's a lot about like, I don't actually care what they're doing, but I do care about them perceiving me still. And it's like the most an ex could probably hurt me would be to unfollow me on Instagram.
Mm,
But like years later, because
think
all of my
mine do.
quote unquote exes still follow me on.
I think all of my exes
Unfollowed you.
It's
Yeah.
hard to not
But
to
you've
because how
had-
much we post and
Yeah, but
like I'm gonna be in that. I'm in your algorithm whether you like it or not.
yeah, same.
I'm rearranging your
Yeah,
algorithm, dog.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm in that
yeah,
shit.
he is. Yeah,
I'm
he
in
is.
that algorithm raw, dog.
Yeah, yeah. Ew.
I'm all up in that algorithm.
I feel like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's also been a while.
And also you
Do you
dated-
ever like want to check up on your exes?
totally, yeah.
Okay. Do you?
I mean, some of them are posting. I continue to follow all of them,
Mm.
depending on how far out we are from dating. Like there was one
Yeah.
guy that I like really was into, and like his story used to always be in my algorithm, and I'd always be like, "Oh, what's he doing?" But like,
I wonder why it was in your algorithm.
yeah, because I was like,
When
I
it
was,
wasn't, you're like,
but
what's going on?
it like dipped off. Like it became
Yeah.
like, and it's like I'm sure he still posts a ton, but I like don't
Do you watch a lot of people's stories on Instagram?
honestly know. But I check
Yeah,
and
I-
watch his
I
mine
don't.
far more than I.
Oh, really?
watch other
I've
people's. I
done-
know it's so bad.
I have like rarely ever. I only can remember one time of checking who liked my story, and it was 2 weeks ago when I
Oh.
posted like right after the Jimmy Kimmel
I
stuff.
really wish that I had that because the amount of hours of my life that I've probably spent. Because
I just forget about it. I forget that that is an option.
yeah, no, it's a big part of my life.
That's so funny. Do you? Yeah.
I check.
I feel like I
I've
watch you
gotten
check.
better at it. You know what? I truly think this is the most like clean from male validation I think I've ever been in my life right now is because right now I'm like, there's no one that I'm like, did he watch my story? There's one person that I'm like a little bit I like to check if you watched, but like other than that, there's not that many.
Yeah, I don't really watch. I don't use the story part of Instagram other than posting my own. I try to post my own just to be like, since I'm not posting, let me at least put up stories.
Yeah.
But I don't watch people's really, and I don't see who watches mine.
Yeah, I be posting them and
I feel like there's too much to like absorb you that I'm just trying to like let me ignorance is bliss as much of this as I can.
It would be better if I didn't check. Like that would be good.
I mean, there's worse things, whatever.
We shouldn't know what people are doing every night. And like comedians too, like I feel like the thing I get in checking people's stories is like, oh, that person has like all these shows. Like, what the hell? I don't have all these shows.
Yeah.
And then you get in your head and it's like, or I could just not watch the stories and
have
a happy night.
It's way
so
more...
Jack said, if you couldn't hear, just about the because she decided to go in monologues now after fully accepting not having a microphone. So that's going to be fun in the post-editing process. But at least she's the editor. So, hey, she's plaxico bursting herself in the foot. That's an NFL dude who shot himself in the foot.
He was a Giants player. I know who he is.
Hell yeah, dog. Come on now. Yeah, I don't even remember
could reference...
now. I made a joke about it.
Like NFL players who like I've been hearing a lot of Steve McNair jokes recently.
Damn, that's fucked.
Yeah. Sorry. Someone I know has a really funny Steve
McNair? Come on now, dog. Yeah, basically Jack was just like, it's hard to be a comedian because you look on the stories and you're like, oh, everyone's doing all these shows. Like, why am I not doing shows? And then getting yourself and getting your own head.
But then I think it's silly. Like, okay, I used to do this. I used to do the like, here's where I'm at tonight. Like, I'm on this show. And I like, now I'm kind of like, why would I do that? Yeah. Well, it's like, it's just so other people know, but it's like,
an image.
Yeah, but then I was kind of like, I don't want to do this anymore. I kept, but now I'm like, I want to post other shit instead. Like, look at me. I got really drunk at my friend's wedding and went skinny dipping. That was fun.
Did you really?
That's the kind of story. Yeah.
She's drinking again.
Not anymore. I'm back off.
Is that on Instagram?
Yeah. That's on my story. Yeah. Not the skinny dipping, but I posted after. Yeah.
Wow. And how did your family feel about that?
I think fine.
I don't think so, because Mr. Lobo was in my DMs when he followed me and said, you need to be a better influence than my daughter because she's not doing it well on her own. And I was like, Greg, hear me out, dog. You came to the right place.
My parents definitely think you're a good influence on me.
No, for sure. And then G-Dogs, sorry, that's what I call
of course.
Your dad. It was different type of, he was like, yo, and if this bitch makes you watch Spirited Away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dog,
my dad would never. Started. Well, as you know, my dad,
and then we woofed out because that's our calling. It's sorry.
Of course. Yeah. Woofed out. Yeah.
We woofed. Yeah. Woo. That's what we do. We FaceTimed a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Good guy.
Yeah, no, he
really
is.
Good guy.
He's the best. I'm about to go get dinner with him.
I follow so many Lobos where I'm like, God, how many are there?
You follow, who do you follow, the Lobo?
Your brother,
Patrick,
Greg, and Greg.
Oh, okay, nice. So you follow all of them except Brendan and my mom.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I just follow the ones that followed me, except I followed Greg, your brother first.
Nice.
Because I was like, this dude's hilarious.
He is, yeah. If
this
you
motherfucker, I love how into baseball he is.
He's also
My hill to die on. More Gregory Lobo Jr. I know he's not a junior, but I don't know how else to do it.
He's gonna love this,
bro.
I
love his takes. I love his stories. I love because it's just a picture of him and his face, and like there's a hat. I haven't really gotten.
He'll get my,
but all of his Yankee stuff, and I'm like, hell yeah, dude.
When the new Pope was selected, that was a big.
Yeah, I think I saw a little bit of Pope stuff.
A lot of IG stuff. And then also some recent political stuff he's been very vocal about.
I'm all about
And some
Greg
of my
Lobo,
really
dude.
Liberal friends follow him and they'll be like, did you see your brother's story? And I'm like, no, I don't have a crush on him, so he doesn't come up in my algorithm. I've never seen anything he's posted. But a lot of my friends like his shit.
Thoughts about rebranding Gregory Lobo, the brother, just calling him Pup. Can I call him Pup?
I'll talk to him about it.
Ask him what he thinks. I think there's something there because it's like Papa Lobo, but like Pup is like kind of like a cub.
Yeah, I'll ask.
We're there.
I think we have to apologize.
I want to apologize to Brendan and Mrs. Lobo.
Yeah,
guys, follow me on Instagram. I'll follow you back. We'll get into some discussions.
Yeah.
I want to apologize to the Japanese community.
Thank you.
Especially circa 2001. I'm having a hard time because all I can think about is I'm saying to myself, don't do the voice.
Yeah,
but the voice is so good.
Please don't.
The voice was so good.
I'm sorry. I would like to hear the voice off pod.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm gonna ask Greg to do it.
I'm
when we
afraid that
stop
just the first time out, it might not be good. Like I might need like a
that's
second
like me with my
thing.
Indian accent. Don't worry. It's just once we practice, it's gonna be good.
Dude. We're gonna be the best cultural appropriating white people ever, dude. I didn't hate the movie, but I will never hopefully watch it again.
I'm sorry that Greg didn't like the movie more. I'm sorry that.
Right.
I'm not sorry to you though.
Well, think about if you guys have any
I'm sorry for you.
like any recommendations for us to watch, let's get into that.
I'm sorry we talked about movies for so long at the beginning of this podcast. We'll try to avoid that in the future, but we're a bit of a time crunch.
Yeah, and I'm sorry that Jamie didn't have a mic today because she really seemed like she needed one.
Anyway, that's our podcast. You can follow us at Hill to Die.
That was like
pod.
Sesame Street sounding. What the
sorry,
hell was that?
I like really have a lot of energy right now.
You had like that apple got down your throat. Weird. You were like, oh, yes.
No.
You're like Big Bird.
Sorry, Greg's bullying me again. You can follow us at Hill to Die on pod.
At Hill to Die on pod.
And it's at Hill to Die on TikTok.
That is.
You can follow me I'm Grace Lobo at gklobo.
Dude, follow me at gregmelly.
Follow Jaclyn at jacksowack.
Yeah, and book me on your shows, dude.
Follow My Friend's Basement. They have a lot of cool podcasts. And
book me on your goddamn shows.
Or whatever.
I feel like the clock is frozen at 5:29.
I felt like that about 5:28, so it's all good.
All right, well, that's been the pod.
Right,
Until next time. Hey, this was season 2. Don't forget that, guys.
Season 2. Yeah.
Peace out.
Bye.